What's up, y'all? It's Kelly West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. You can press the dislike button if you ain't feeling this shit. But anyway, let's get it. So we was having this debate on Facebook, and they happened to bring up Beyonce's ex-boyfriend, Lindell Clark. And basically, the woman kind of wanted to bring up that, well, he could have had Beyonce, but because he cheated is why Beyonce went off to Jay-Z.
You don't find that suspicious?
That's bullshit. Stripping down, the reason why Lindell Clark lost Beyonce is because Beyonce got into a whole another stage and another level in her life. So yes, so when she first got her first hit single, or I don't know if it was a hit, but I think it was a hit, Pay Your Bills with Destiny's Child. Shit, the rest is history. After that, they became a household name and their career took off. So yeah, even though they might have kept him around because he was a safe bet to deal with, he's under the impression that, that it was his fault, possibly why, he couldn't keep her. But that's not the case. Whenever a woman gets a new love in her life, hypergamy is gonna set in. When she's able to get different caliber men, that are higher than you, got more status than you, and fame than you are, and of course she's gonna go and be gone.
Bad money.
But I also kind of think it's funny is that he's under the impression that Jay-Z is the one who took her from him. But the truth is, there are men before her, mainly Pimp C.
Emotional damage.
Pimp C was the thug who she dealt with on the low, even when she had a boyfriend the whole time. Because even by Lindell, he feels that, Jay-Z was the one who kind of took her, in the background. So let me read the article that was written about this. So let's talk about it. Let's go ahead and read what he says. He says, she was focused and knew what she wanted. She started singing when she was 5 and her parents supported her. There was a Beyonce train on the fast track of fame. You were either on it or off of it.
What?
Some people fell off and others jumped off. Then he talks about the pops. This is actually kind of funny. Let me tell you, there's no messing with Big Mac. He gave me the 3rd degree about who I was and what my intentions were. He gave me the talk about not messing anything up. Lindell says he understood this meant not to get Beyonce pregnant. We shared our first kiss at the Brian McKnight concert when Beyonce was 13 years old. She was a little Southern belle. Right. She was an awesome kisser. Wonder how she learned that. We would hang out and do normal things, normal boyfriend and girlfriend things. Like fucking. Although I was never allowed to stay over. Shit, you was a teenager. You didn't have to stay over to do what you had to do. Then he kind of talks about how, he says, Lindell admits cheating on the good girl Beyonce when he was 15 and she was 13. He said, I've never been a liar. That's a lie in itself right there. He said he told her the truth, which is I lost my virginity to a girl from church. Oh, such an outstanding guy. Okay, she cried and he said she cried and hung up on me. The parents split up but reconciled. Lindell believes that is because Beyonce's family knew I wasn't after her, after anything from them. So So like I said, he was the safe bet for Beyonce. Then he mentions he later cheated on her again towards the end of their relationship because she was constantly on the road and he felt lonely. You know who wasn't lonely? Beyonce.
You sell some! It's all bullshit! All of it!
When she was dating Pharrell, I don't know, she might have dated Justin Timberlake, I'm not exactly sure. She dated a couple other people, but most notably, the guy that she got her freak on was Pimp C. You know what I'm saying? The best kept secrets are the best kept secrets for a reason. And it appears based off of what Pimp and Ken said and what Bun B mentioned about the whole Pimp C and, you know, Beyonce and the father situation. Based off those two situations, you know, it's safe to say that he was basically the dude that it was the boyfriend, while Pimp C allegedly was beating, you know, Beyonce's cheeks.
I just wanted to feel good.
But what I think is funny, or what I kind of think is kind of ironic, is just the fact that it just kind of just goes to show that, you know, young men, you know, who don't have experience with women, they're always the last to know, and they always believe it's one thing when it's really the next. Yeah, you might have seen Jay-Z and Beyonce together on TV, but that's not, you know, everything that, you know, that's not everything that happened. Of course, you know, she was on the rise to being a star, so all the little shady shit like fucking with Pimp C and stuff like that, and, you know, fucking with a thug, you wouldn't have even been privy or known because she could have easily lied to you because she was a performer, an actress.
Just like a woman.
But, you know, at the same time, it's a learning lesson. But I just kind of feel like hopefully he's matured now that he's probably like 40 something and he's not stuck like a lot of brothers who's stuck in the matrix and don't even know what time it is. Maybe he's just trying to save face. But at the end of the day, man, like, she was getting, you know, and he, you know, maybe he probably even heard rumor, but if they're all from the same whole town, I'm sure he probably heard about her meeting Pimp C and all that. He must have, I mean, that's from what it sounds. That's based off of how the dad even talked to him and, you know, gave him the pep talk. Probably gave him the pep talk because you probably seen that he was a simp. Probably really didn't want no simp to pregnant his daughter, but wanted a simp to protect his daughter from, you know, dealing with anybody else that would possibly could have got her pregnant. He knew he could control her. So it was kind of crazy. So, I mean, it's funny because he even mentioned that too. He kind of mentioned about how, you know, I'm gonna just read this part right here. She was promoting Destiny's Child's second album, and I was back home smoking weed. I didn't want that to somehow reflect bad on her. She was all about image and career, while I was directionless and having fun.
Ooh, D-drop.
Once they started to hit it big, it was obvious she was changing. She became aloof. I told her she was becoming a whole new kind of person, and she looked at me and said, I am. So, you know, he said that they were together for 10 years. He said he saw the changes in her. He said that she needed someone like Jay-Z to take her to the next level. There are no hard feelings. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't have any hard feelings because, you know what, everything is a learning lesson. But at the same time, you know, maybe he's just saving face. Maybe he got paid by the family to say something good. But at the end of the day, like, you know, for you to be so conveniently ignorant, he had to know Beyonce was getting smashed out by other dudes when she was on the road.
I am shocked. Shocked. Well, not that shocked.
From what it sounds like, you know, based off of what everybody's saying, Pimp C had her in town. She was even on the road yet. But it just goes to show that men don't really know what time it is. And, you know, they just kind of put their trust in the woman. But at the same time, there's no point of, you know, trusting that bitch. You know, the question is, you know, are you doubting the benefits of that bitch?
You don't find that suspicious?